curious friends! I'm the Curious Fairy, and today we'll explore two incredible worlds, the mammals and the reptiles. Mammals are warm-blooded, covered in soft fur, and feed their babies with milk, while reptiles have cool, scaly skin and love basking in the warm sun. Both are so different, yet equally amazing. Let's discover how they live and what makes each of them special. Let's build a cozy home for mammals and reptiles. We'll make warm sandy spots for the reptiles to bask in the sun and soft green areas for the mammals to rest. On the reptile side, we'll place large volcanic rocks and create a cool lake for the crocodiles to swim and rest. The dark stones will make the place look wild and ancient, perfect for reptiles that love warm sunlight and calm water. Let's also add some amazing plants, a tall baobab, a few spiky cacti, and graceful palm trees. We'll decorate the mammal side too, adding bright plants and tall green trees. These will give shade, color, and fresh air to their cozy habitat. And finally, let's add water made from blue slime to fill the sea and the lake. It will look shiny and magical, just like real water under sunlight. And our super cool diorama for mammals and reptiles is ready. Now it's time to meet the amazing animals from two different worlds, the warm, sunlit land of reptiles and the lively, green home of mammals. Manatee. Manatees are gentle herbivorous mammals that live in warm coastal waters and rivers. They feed mainly on sea grasses and algae, spending most of the day slowly grazing near the surface. Despite their size, they move gracefully through shallow waters. Elephant. Elephants are the largest land mammals, living in herds across Africa and Asia. They use their trunks to eat leaves, drink water, and show affection. These intelligent herbivores can remember distant places and communicate with low rumbles across long distances. Orca. Orcas, also known as killer whales, are powerful and social predators found in oceans around the world. They live in pods led by females, hunt fish, seals, or even whales, and communicate through unique calls that identify each family group. Antelope. Antelopes are swift herbivores that live in grasslands and savannas of Africa and Asia. Their long legs and keen senses help them escape predators like lions and cheetahs. They feed mainly on grass and leaves, often moving in herds for protection. Dolphin. Dolphins are intelligent marine mammals known for their playful behavior and strong social bonds. They live in pods, hunt fish using echolocation, and communicate with whistles and clicks. Their curiosity and teamwork make them one of the ocean's most beloved animals. Lion. Lions are powerful carnivores that live in the grasslands of Africa. They form prides led by females who hunt together, while males defend the territory. Their mighty roars can be heard up to 8 kilometers away, marking dominance and communication. Humpback whale. Humpback whales are giant migratory mammals known for their songs and acrobatic jumps. They travel thousands of kilometers between polar feeding grounds and tropical breeding areas, filtering krill and small fish through their baleen while gliding gracefully through the ocean. Polar bear. Polar bears are the largest land carnivores, perfectly adapted to the Arctic's icy world. Their thick fur and fat keep them warm while hunting seals across frozen seas. They can swim for hours, using their strong paws to move through the cold water. Seal. Seals are marine mammals that split their time between land and sea. They rest and breed on beaches or ice but dive deep to hunt fish and squid. Their thick blubber keeps them warm in icy waters, and they can hold their breath for more than 20 minutes. Tiger. Tigers are solitary carnivores that roam dense forests and grasslands across Asia. They hunt deer, wild boar, and even buffalo using stealth and power. Each tiger has a unique stripe pattern, like a fingerprint, which helps scientists identify individuals. Platypus. The platypus is a unique mammal from Australia that lays eggs instead of giving birth. It lives in rivers, hunts insects and crustaceans, and uses its bill to detect tiny electric signals. Males have venomous spurs on their hind legs, a rare trait among mammals. Chimpanzee. Chimpanzees are intelligent and social primates that live in African rainforests. They use tools, communicate through gestures and sounds, and share food with family members. These omnivores eat fruit, leaves, insects, and sometimes small animals. Wolf. Wolves are intelligent carnivores that live in forests, tundras, and mountains. They hunt in packs, using teamwork and strategy to chase prey like deer and elk. Their howls strengthen social bonds and help them communicate across long distances. Koala. The koala is a gentle mammal that lives high in eucalyptus trees in Australia. This sleepy marsupial spends most of its day resting and eating leaves that provide both food and water. Though calm, it can become noisy during the mating season. Fur seal. The fur seal is a playful marine mammal that lives along cold ocean coasts. Its thick fur keeps it warm while it swims and hunts fish or squid. On land, males guard harems of females, barking loudly to defend their territory from rivals. Pangolin. The pangolin is a nocturnal mammal covered in hard scales made of keratin. It lives in Asia and Africa, feeding on ants and termites with its long, sticky tongue. When threatened, it curls into a tight ball, using its armor to protect itself from predators. Echidna. The echidna is a spiny mammal from Australia and New Guinea that lays eggs like a reptile. It feeds on ants and termites using a long, sticky tongue. Covered in sharp spines for defense, it curls into a ball when threatened, leaving only its spikes exposed. Shrew. The shrew is a tiny insect-eating mammal found in forests and grasslands around the world. Despite its size, it has a rapid heartbeat and fierce appetite, eating every few hours to survive. It uses its sharp nose to find worms and insects in the soil. Otter. The otter is a playful and curious semi-aquatic mammal that thrives in rivers, lakes, and coastal waters. It hunts fish, crabs, and shellfish with quick paws and sharp teeth. Highly intelligent, it uses stones as tools to crack shells and even plays while floating on its back. Bat. The bat is the only mammal capable of true flight. It lives in caves, trees, and even cities, coming out at night to hunt insects or drink fruit nectar. Using echolocation, bats emit high-pitched sounds that help them navigate perfectly in the dark. Python. The python is a large non-venomous reptile that lives in tropical forests, swamps, and grasslands. It spends much of its time among trees or near water, resting in warm, quiet places. Calm and patient, it moves slowly and blends perfectly into its surroundings. Alligator snapping turtle. The alligator snapping turtle is a large freshwater reptile from North America. It lives in rivers and swamps, spending most of its life underwater. With its rugged shell and strong jaws, it looks ancient and can stay still for hours, waiting quietly in the mud. Monitor lizard. The monitor lizard is a large, alert reptile found in Asia, Africa, and Australia. It lives in forests, deserts, and wetlands, often near water. With its long tail and forked tongue, it explores its surroundings skillfully and can climb or swim with great agility. Red-eared slider. The red-eared slider is a freshwater reptile recognized by the bright red stripes near its eyes. It lives in ponds and slow rivers, spending hours sunbathing on rocks or logs. This calm turtle eats plants, insects, and small aquatic animals while gliding gently through the water. California king snake. The California king snake is a colorful reptile native to the western United States and Mexico. It lives in deserts, forests, and grasslands, often hiding under rocks. Calm and adaptable, it helps control rodent populations and can roll into a tight coil when threatened. Crocodile. The crocodile is a powerful reptile that lives in tropical rivers, lakes, and swamps. It spends hours sunbathing on the shore or floating quietly in the water. With its tough skin and sharp senses, it can live for decades in warm climates around the world. Chameleon. The chameleon is a fascinating reptile known for changing its skin color to blend with surroundings or express mood. It lives in warm forests and deserts, using its long tongue to catch insects and its independently moving eyes to watch in all directions. Cobra. The cobra is a graceful reptile known for its hood and calm movements. It lives in warm regions of Asia and Africa, often near fields or forests. When it feels threatened, it raises its body and spreads its hood to look larger and warn others to stay away. Tortoise. The tortoise is a land-dwelling reptile known for its hard, domed shell and slow, steady movements. It lives in warm regions, from deserts to forests, feeding on grasses, leaves, and fruits. Calm and long-lived, some tortoises can reach over 100 years of age. Iguana. The iguana is a calm reptile that lives in tropical forests and warm deserts. It enjoys basking in the sun to keep its body warm and feeds mainly on leaves, flowers, and fruits. With its strong tail and sharp claws, it climbs trees and rocks with ease. Coral snake. The coral snake is a brightly colored venomous reptile that lives in tropical forests and deserts of the Americas. Its red, yellow, and black stripes serve as a warning to stay away. Shy by nature, it prefers hiding under leaves or logs rather than confrontation. Bearded dragon. The bearded dragon is a calm reptile from the deserts and dry forests of Australia. It warms itself under the sun and can puff out the spiny skin under its throat when feeling alert. Friendly and curious, it often becomes a favorite among reptile lovers. Bearded dragon. The tokay gecko is a colorful nocturnal reptile found in Southeast Asia. Its bright blue skin with orange spots makes it easy to recognize. Known for its loud tokay call, it lives on trees and walls, feeding on insects and small creatures at night. Rattlesnake. The rattlesnake is a venomous reptile native to the Americas, known for the rattle at the end of its tail. It lives in deserts, forests, and grasslands, using the rattling sound to warn others when threatened. Calm by nature, it strikes only to protect itself. We've learned so much about mammals and reptiles today. Mammals with their soft fur and warm hearts, and reptiles with their shiny scales and love for the sun, each has its own special world. Keep exploring, keep learning, and don't forget to subscribe for more adventures with the Curious Fairy.